Hi YouTube watchers, and today I'm going to be talking about or discussing about um, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. So I picked up the newspaper this morning and I went to page 46 on the Metro and I found discussion about Xbox One and PS4. The title says, "Just who is ahead of the game." So this is the title, this is a picture of Xbox, and this is a picture of Xbox One. So I'm going to be discussing about two consoles, Xbox One and PlayStation 4. But I'm not going to be saying which console is shit or everything. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to give you a few feedbacks of myself and my opinions, and I'm going to give you a little bit of what the newspaper has said. So, okay, so appeal of Microsoft Xbox One has been shrouded in the mystery, but that hasn't stopped the internet intense interest. Sorry. Um, there's a little image here of PlayStation and Xbox One, and it says it's a war. Which console will be bigger? Okay. Yeah. There's a few things I wanna read it for you. So yeah. Sony has just yet revealed was announced in February. Many were also surprised at how Sony had focused on the games rather than the multimedia, especially when given the success of PlayStation 3 as a Blu-ray player. The most important thing we need to do is agree and understand that PS4 is a great video game. So for all Xbox fans, I'm telling you now, don't argue, but you have to agree that PlayStation 4 is a good video game. I'm not saying Xbox One is shit, but in my opinion, I'm saying that PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 is a good video game. So you have to agree with this that PlayStation 4 is a good video game console that appeals to the video gamer, says Sony boss or whatever. But compared with Xbox One and PS4, does appear more consumer friendly with SCI Worldwide Studios head. PS4 games will be playable without any internet connection. That's the first thing. But he also added any requirements for users to register a game online in order to play it would be left to the game publishers. Suspicions have now been raised that Electronic Arts and company behind FIFA and Battlefield might be one as such as publisher. How do we know two consoles compared to the term of a technical specs? Well, on the surface we are near identical with a Blu-ray drive making its Xbox debut. However, analysts predict that PS4 may carry slight edge in terms of the graphic and the system memory. So, what they're trying to say here is that PlayStation 4 is gonna have a good graphic card and memory. But I don't know about Xbox. Um, Giving a greater gaming power. Overall situation could hardly be more confusing. Yet that's not surprising given that arrival of a new generation consoles and handhelds will be accompanied by a little schoolboy Aero, Nintendo Wii and so on and so on. Basically, Xbox One and PS4 gonna have they're gonna have tablets, software you can download it to your Android phones and so on and so on. But basically what they're trying to say about PS4 and Xbox One is that PS4 is like they're saying is gonna be the greatest console. But in my opinion, I'm gonna say PlayStation 4 is the winner. We don't even know which console is the winner, but in my opinion, I'm thinking PlayStation 4 is gonna be the winner. I'm not saying Xbox One is shit or anything, but you have to agree with me that Xbox One is lost. I'm not taking a piss or anything, but in my opinion, Xbox One is just lost. If you just look at Xbox One and the controller, is still the same. It hasn't changed, not even a single bit. Controller, where it becomes, it's not white anymore. It becomes carbon fiber. Buttons are the same. Main Xbox, it still looks like Xbox 360, the newer version. It still looks like that. It's nothing. What's the difference about it? The body is different and the button is different. That's all. And Connect, it's different. Connect is probably maybe changed, but in general, Xbox is just gonna be the same thing. And the thing what I read about this is that Xbox One is gonna be have to paying for the pre-owned games. So for example, if you borrowing a game from your friend and you wanna play on your console, they're gonna charge you money for that. But I don't know. That's what they're talking about. But we're not sure if that's gonna be on Xbox. But on PS4, so far the only thing they only talked about graphics, memory, but they haven't mentioned anything of how it's gonna look, anything. But we're gonna find out that on the 10th of June on E3. So they're probably gonna reveal of Xbox 4. I mean, Xbox One has been already been shown, but PlayStation 4 is gonna be shown in June the 10th. So I can't wait for that. And plus, the big games will be coming out on PlayStation 4 is Killzone Shadowfall, Infamous Second Son, Knack, uh, there's another game, Watch Dogs, Diablo 3, and there's many more. Probably GTA 5 as well, but we don't know. And for Xbox One, which games are coming out is Forza Motorsport 5, Quantum Breaks, and Rise, which I don't know none of this game. But Xbox, I don't even, I'm not taking a mic or anything, but I never liked Xbox. I had Xbox before, but I just didn't like it. It's just, it's just no entertainment on Xbox than on PlayStation 4 or 3. Even I heard rumors talking about Xbox and PS4 saying, "Oh, Xbox is better because we never get hacked and we have to pay." But wait for a second. PlayStation 3 is free online, but it doesn't means that PlayStation 3 is shit. No, it doesn't. Can you name well? If you think PlayStation 4 is gonna be shit or PlayStation 3 is shit, then comment below. Tell me, what you think that PlayStation 3 is shit? I can tell you most of the things. I just gave you one thing about Xbox One. Why it's lost is because you're gonna be paying for on Xbox Live, and plus you're gonna be paying for pre-owned games. But PlayStation 4 has really shown their PlayStation 4 controller. When I saw the controller, I've been thinking like, oh my gosh, PlayStation 4 is the winner because X, Xbox basically it has few things from Xbox. They just copy slightly. PlayStation 4 is going to have a touchpad on the front, which is going to be much easier to use than using joystick. Just sliding from menu like this with your finger. They're gonna have a microphone thing inside, like PlayStation, Xbox has on the controller. You put the headphones in. Now PlayStation 4 is gonna have that. Plus, we're gonna have a share button, which obviously Xbox is not gonna have that. It's only we gonna have share button, which makes us easier to just press that share button and records all the gameplays you want, and we can post it to Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and it's gonna be much easier. Xbox doesn't have none of this. What they said Xbox is gonna have is iCloud included. And what does it make? Xbox doesn't make any good console. But if you look at PlayStation 4, I'm saying PlayStation 4 is the winner. I'm not taking a mic or anything, but in my opinion, I'm thinking PlayStation 4 is gonna win. And what they're talking about is here is just talking about everything. Oh yeah, another thing what they're saying on Xbox is that you have to be connected on internet on 24 hours. You're gonna be have to connect it to the internet 24 hours. When PlayStation 4, we don't have to be connected to internet for 24 hours. We can play games with no internet at all. If we wanna talk to friends, then we have to sign in and talk. But it doesn't. That's what X- that's what they're saying about Xbox One. They're saying Xbox One require a permanent internet connection to work whenever it blocks the use of second-hand games, which publishers hate because they don't get a cut of used game sales. Microsoft compared a vice president certainly stated that Xbox One has to connect to online once every 24 hours and that its game can only be played when the original owner is logged into this reference from borrowing the title trading second-hand games. So basically, that's what they're saying about Xbox One. They haven't mentioned nothing about PlayStation 4. If we need to do this stuff, no. What PlayStation 4 said, saying they're discussing about is that in general PlayStation 4 is just a great video game. That's what they're trying to say. And yeah, and second-hand games market, but despite undying reports of £35 activation fee, it hasn't said how it will work. So you're probably gonna be paying £35 for playing pro games, which is kind of sucks because you're gonna be paying more money when we just gonna pay for the console and for the game. Well, anyway, that's what this is the discussion I found in the newspaper, and they're just discussing about everything. And there's a picture of Xbox One, and I went when I went to the PlayStation 4 video teaser, and I've been seeing so many comments about Xbox and arguing about which console is better. Just as a PlayStation fan, I'm telling you, to the Xbox people, just stop commenting. You know that PlayStation 4 is the great video game. Why are you gonna give about shit feedbacks about PlayStation 4 is shit? How do you know if it's shit? Have you ever played it? No, you haven't. So you can't say it's shit. So just stop just giving thing, because in my personal, I like PlayStation. That's it. It's my opinion. I'm not judging no one so what console they play, but you just have to agree that PlayStation 4 is a great video game and PlayStation 3 as well. So you can't say it's shit. I'm not saying Xbox One is shit, but I'm just saying what Xbox One, what kind of feedback they gave about Xbox One is just, I just don't like it. What they have done with Xbox One, what they have done with PlayStation 4, it's much improvements than PlayStation 3. I'll show you the PlayStation 3 controller. This is the original PlayStation 3 controller, and when you're gonna look at PlayStation 4 controller, you're gonna see much difference between this and PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 controller is going to be a bit bigger than this, and it's going to be much easier to use. But as they haven't showed us the PlayStation 4 yet, how it's going to look. But we're going to find out that on June the 10th, we're going to find out of how is the PlayStation 4 is going to look. So this was my feedback. I mean, not my feedback, my discussion about Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So please, if you like this video, make sure you click at the bottom, like, and comment below. Tell me what you think of the discussion I was talking about. Did you like it, and what do you think? And PlayStation 4 fans, if you obviously like my discussion, just comment and just let me know what you think of this video. And Xbox fans, please if you're gonna comment something, just comment something nice. Don't, if you're gonna comment something, oh, my video review sucks, I'm personally thinking Xbox One is good, don't even bother commenting that below, because I don't wanna hear that shit. Just comment something nice. So thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you like this video. Until next time, peace. Oh, also I forgot. Please comment below what console you're gonna buy when it comes out. Are you gonna buy Xbox One or PlayStation 4? Please comment below and let me know. Take care. Safe.